Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see what our guest speaker is. So we get this party started. Oh, here we go. Let's log in. All right, we got the guest speaker about to come on. Setting him up right now. Haha, my guy, my guy. All right. Told y'all gotta be patient. Some of y'all be so impatient. All right, let's get my guy on here and get this party started. Bow. Yo!
What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Man,
How's everything going, man?
I'm chilling, man. I appreciate it, man. I just finished a little live session, so you got me a little sweaty, but listen, I'm here. I'm here.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Listen, man. First of all, congratulations. With everything that you got going on, man, during these times, man. Just want to
It's
let you
tough.
know I'm grateful and I'm blessed to have you, take time away from your family and your business,
Yeah.
to come on here and share your story, man.
Oh man, I appreciate it. I'm watching you do great things down there, man. I'm trying to be like y'all boys on that end, man. Y'all doing big things, and
Hey,
we all
man.
we all we all doing a good thing, paying
Yes,
back,
we are, man.
giving
Yes,
back to
we
the
are.
community. So yes,
You already
man.
know, one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face, right?
Now we just got to sanitize more.
Yes, sir. Oh, so you just got finished doing it? You just got finished from teaching the class?
Yeah. I do a live session about 6 o'clock every Monday and Wednesday because I don't have class no more in my building, so I just do
Right.
it live on Facebook and Instagram.
That's dope, man. And is this
Yeah,
free or are you charging people? How's that work?
I do it free. I do it
That's
free,
good.
especially for my members. I got a free group, and then I do it on just Facebook or Instagram, just randomly, just to give people something to some people something to watch, and because some people just gonna watch. But
Yeah,
hopefully
that's it.
they'll
That's it. They just gonna watch. Hey, listen, 90% of them just gonna watch. But for
Yeah,
now,
I
though.
get it. Hey,
But
but if
for
we can
now,
get that, we can get that 10% to work out. We doing our jobs.
that's good. That exactly, man. Amen to that, brother. So,
Yeah,
man, for those that don't know who you are, could you would you like to elaborate? Share your name, where you from,
yeah, man.
and what you
I,
do.
like I said, I appreciate you, man, even invite me on. But yeah, my name Clint Hart. I played 8 years in the National Football League. I'm from a small town right here, and the y'all are down south, right? Y'all down south?
Yeah, South Miami.
Yeah, y'all South Miami. Well, we up here on the north end, but close to Gainesville, Wildwood area, Sumter County is where I'm from, and
Okay.
grew up, raised there. I had dreams of being a
That's
professional,
good.
something professional, because I knew it paid a lot of money, and I could
Yeah,
help my
I know that's right.
yeah, and I could help my family, come out of a tough situation. So I grind. I just went on a tear and a grind, and grew up in like I said, small town.
That's what's up.
Drug
So
infested area.
how did you get, like, what made you say, all right, football is it for me? At what age did you say, all right, I'm gonna give this football thing a try and I'm gonna go full speed ahead?
Well, I think as a young age, like a lot of our young athletes now, young kids now, they see football, basketball.
Right,
And when I was growing up, we played everything. I mean, we
right.
played outside sandlot. We
I've been
played
trying to tell my
baseball.
son that.
We played baseball. We played everything, and because it kept us out of trouble. And I realized I was a pretty good athlete. I wasn't the smartest kid, but I was a pretty good athlete. I did
Right,
everything kind of naturally, to where I caught on pretty good. So that told me right there, and that's what I try to tell kids: you got to pay attention to your gifts. So I paid
right,
attention to how I was athletic, but I wasn't as smart as far as schoolwork. But I was athletic enough. If I gave myself a chance, I could probably make it just through athletics.
right.
So at a young age, I just knew I was good at this, and if I worked hard at it, and I did enough, enough. I tell kids to do way more now, but if I just did enough to where I could stay on the field and stay on the court or stay on the baseball field, I could probably go somewhere. So I just played every sport all the time, and I played with the big guys. I played sandlot football with the older guys.
That's dope.
And they taught me how to be tough.
That's
They
good.
used to slam you down and bruise you up as a young age, and it just teach you how to be tough. And that's where I found it at. I found it when I was a young kid. And I was probably about 7 years old, 8 years old when the first person asked me what I wanted to be, and I said, I just want to be a professional.
That's dope.
Whatever that is, I want to be a pro. Yeah.
That's dope. So you already had the mindset at 7 years old.
It's all from the neck up. It starts in the mind, and I tell kids that you gotta see it before it's even tangible. You gotta see it. You gotta see it way down the road. It's way down the road. You might can't see it physically, but you got to see it mentally in your mind, and that's what I do.
Dope. That's dope. So you're 7 years old. You're playing every sport, but you already spoke into existence that I want to be a professional. You're out there playing football with the big guys. They're teaching you, that this is life. That's what I love about sports so much. It teaches you discipline about life. Okay, so you're going through from 7 to high school, and I was reading about your story. So you never played football in college, correct?
No, I never played college football, and that's even another thing about speaking things into existence is
So how did you get to the NFL?
Yeah,
for 8
no, a lot of
years.
people ask me that.
That's dope.
And the thing is, I went to college for baseball. I could have chose to play football, but my parents were dealing with some rough times, and everybody got their own story.
Right.
My parents was dealing with a rough time. My dad was in the world a little bit. I ain't gonna go into elaborate and all that, but he was in the world, and I saw my mom's pain, and I gave up football. I gave up football to stay close to home, and play baseball. And that's what gave me the ability to stay home and play baseball, because I played it when I was younger, so I knew I was good at it. So I just walked onto a college baseball team with basketball shorts on, and when went to the field out of the gym. I was going to a community college. I was a barber, and I said, I'm gonna go play baseball. And I went out there with basketball shorts on, and I threw the ball one time, I think it was. And the coaches, and I was the only brother out there, and all the coaches and the players was like, man.
Wow.
And their exact words is, you got a hose. And they meant by throwing that, I had a really strong arm, and I always can throw hard because I was a quarterback in high school. So I made that team, and from then on, I just went to Junior College World Series. I got drafted by Anaheim Angels in baseball, and I said, baseball ain't for me. It's too slow.
Right.
I can't really take aggression out.
Right.
Yeah. So I actually went to my high school coach in 2000, because I went to CFCC in 97, 98.
Okay.
And I said, I want to go play football in the National Football League. And this was 5 years later, because I graduated from high school in 95.
Okay.
And so he said to me, well, how you going to do it? He could have easily said to me, no, you can't go play pro football. You never played college football.
Right.
But that's what we don't do to kids these days. And that's what a lot of parents and a lot of people do, is they turn kids' dreams down away. Like, so they say something like, boy, sit your butt down. You can't do that.
Right.
Sit down. You can. And it really, it shatters a kid's dreams, because
it does.
So my high school coach didn't say that to me. He said, how you going to do it? Let's do it. And right then I said, Arena football, NFL Europe, NFL, 4 years, coach. That's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
And he said, okay, well, where's the NFL arena workout? And I said, in Tallahassee, let's go up there. And we went up there and we worked out. And I got out the car looking like an athlete. I got out the car.
Looking the whole part.
Looking the part, because you got to look the part. It's 300 guys out there.
Right. Hungry.
Hungry. I mean, older guys, it was guys 35, chasing a dream. Here I am, 20, 22, 21, 22. Older guys chasing a dream. 35, 30 years old, they still living the dream. They out there. Out there with everything on, and they just dream. And this guy's that, like, you look at it like, what is he doing? But when I stepped out of the car, they looked at me and said, that's an athlete right there.
That's
and
dope,
they watched
man.
me, and within 30 minutes, they said, well, listen, we want to sign you to a 2-year deal. And I said, wow, that's awesome. And they said, we're going to pay you $200 a week. I said, I don't care what you pay me. I'm not staying here long.
Right.
Because in Arena 2, it was $200 a week. And if you won, it was a bonus for $50. So
okay.
Yeah, so you won. You played, you worked in the day, played at late practice at night. And
you wanted the exposure anyway. You didn't go there for the paycheck. You already had a couple of levels to jump already. You just taking your baby steps, so you already knew where you were going.
I already said I'm using this as college for me.
Right.
Use
That
the
was your
script.
ladder right there.
Yeah, it's my ladder. So you got to have a plan, and you got to see it, and then you got to strategically plan it. So I came in, I said that to my high school coach, Arena 2, Arena 1, those steps. And then I went to Arena 2, made it. Next year, somebody called me from Tampa Bay, said, listen, we heard about you, we want to bring you in.
Wow.
I said, I'm going to take the same approach because that worked.
Right.
So I stepped out looking the part. But a little different, though, because I'm at a different level.
Right.
Now, I'm at a level now where you have, like, elite guys making six figures. So if I'm out there looking the part, they are looking the part, too. So it's like, okay, how am I really going to stand out when these guys here are already been, like, college and some of them been pro? And I said, well, I got to outwork them. I got to outplay them. I got to do more. I got to just be all over the place. So I was. And then like 45 minutes into it, he said, Tim Markham came up to me and said, we want to sign you to a 3-year deal.
Wow.
I said,
that's dope, man. That's dope.
I said, Coach,
Incredible.
I don't care what you pay me. I'm not going to be here long.
Oh,
I said that. I said
that ladder.
that 3 times.
Set the bar.
They paid me $900 a week. It was
Okay.
other guys making $5,000 a week, $6,000.
Wow.
I said, I don't care what you pay me, Coach. I'm not going to be here that long.
Mm-hmm.
And even players said, man, you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to the NFL. And
Right.
then next year, I mean, I wasn't a star. I was just running around doing what I was supposed to. I was knocking heads off, honestly, in the arena.
Right. Taking that aggression out.
That's why my neck jacked up right now.
Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But hey.
My boy would call me the hammer because I have a big head. Trust me, I don't care. But I would run down full speed and I would just, bam, and I would just ram people. I mean, because I was just letting frustration out. I had a goal. I wasn't going to let nobody stop me. I didn't care how big they were. So they gave me the nickname, the Hammer. And so they was watching me. And then after that, I was working at a juvenile detention center in the off season.
Okay.
And a team called me from Green Bay. And they said, you have a 1095 on line 2. I said, I was a rec coach there. And I said,
okay.
I was a juvenile detention center on the off season. I said, take a message. They told me who it was. I said, nah, somebody playing jokes.
Right.
I said, nah. Then I called them back. They flew me out to Green Bay. First thing I do is go to Brett Favre's locker. And I sit in it.
Wow.
And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
This shit real.
This is crazy right here. But I wasn't a receiver, and they were looking at a receiver.
Right.
I played both ways in arena. And so I wasn't that fast, but like a receiver, but I was good enough in arena. But they were looking for a receiver. So I didn't make it to Green Bay. And I was like, go home, and I'm disappointed. A couple weeks later, got another call from the Eagles.
Ooh.
I go out there. Yeah.
Philly.
Philly. I go out there, Philly, and was in the vet before they tore it down. And I said,
wow.
Had a workout. And I had a worse workout at the vet than I had in Green Bay. So when I got home, I said, oh, man, they ain't gonna. I was slipping and falling. I had knew everything on, and I was just like, I got to impress these pros.
Right.
And I was slipping, but I was finishing. I was finishing every drill, every
right.
Like, boom. I would slip, and I would get up, and I would just kill it. And I was like, God. I didn't show any frustration. I got up, and I finished. And when I got home, I said, that's the worst workout in Green Bay.
How did you feel about that?
I felt bad, but then 3 days later, the Philadelphia Eagles called me. Wow. They said, we saw something in you that we want to send you to Europe.
Nice.
See, when you speak things like I did early on to my high school coach. I said Arena 2, Arena 1, NFL, Europe, NFL.
Right.
If I'd have made Green Bay right then, it would have messed up the plan.
Right.
The plan wasn't to go Arena 2, Arena 1, NFL. It was to go to
right.
Europe. That's what I said. So when I tried out at the Eagles, I didn't have a good workout. It was worse than Green Bay, but the Eagles called me back and said, we want to send you to Europe. So I was like, I went over to Europe, played three months, came back in Eagles camp. What's crazy is God didn't want me to be a cheesehead.
Wow.
He wanted me to be an Eagle.
Nice.
So that's how I look at my life. And that's why I got an eagle on my forearm.
Hey.
I got an eagle on my forearm.
Hey.
So because the eagle fly different. The eagle represents different. When you see them, they are different. They fly alone. They don't fly with. They would an eagle. They would another eagle. If they would a bird, they would another eagle. They're not with just anybody.
Wow.
So what's crazy is that's how I made it to the NFL. But when I got there, I'm like Brian Dawkins was there, Lito Shepherd, all these guys.
Right.
And I'm sitting there like, all these guys at big schools, big names, and they looking at each other saying, and they know where they came from because they got drafted, but here I am. They're like, where you go to school at, bud? And I'm like, I didn't play college football.
Walked off the street.
And they
I
said,
came off the street.
yeah, and they said, man, how you get here if you didn't play? And I told them the story, but I just kept saying I was just favored, man, highly favored. I played baseball, and
That's
I was
awesome,
athlete,
man.
and
So
I
how long
just
did you
think,
play for the Eagles?
say again?
How long did you play for the Eagles?
I played for the Eagles 2 years.
Okay.
2000, I was there for 2 years, and then I got released when Brian Dawkins got hurt. What's crazy is, this is the craziest thing about my journey. I was given number 33.
Right.
I wanted 42. And the reason I believe that I was given 33 is because Jesus died at age 33.
Right.
Eagle is a biblical bird.
Wow. Yes.
Eagles practice in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So I was saying to all myself, why I was chosen to be with this team, with this number. I was a representation of his favor. I didn't play no college football. All these guys go to college, play 4 or 5 years. First round draft picks. I went and played 7, 8 years. So I was highly favored to do that and show kids, from people from my neighborhood, from my area, that it don't matter. If you got your goals set on something, and you got faith, and you believe, and you say it with your mouth, you confess it and talk it and speak it into existence, it can happen if you put your feet in front of each other the right way.
Amen.
Because in 2003, they give out Madden games.
Right.
They give out video games. So
right.
They gave out us video games in training camp.
Okay.
So they gave us video games in training camp, and then I'm studying film, and one of my teammates come in and say, Keith Adams said to me, he was playing the video games, they gave us Madden. He said, man, I'm playing this season, and you in the video game, Brian Dawkins just got hurt in the video game.
Wow.
And I'm saying to myself, he said, man, you got 50 everything. Like, everything's 50, like, average.
Dang.
And the reason I was average everything is because John Madden could not rate me. He didn't know me.
Wow.
Because they can look at a guy in college and say, speed this, speed that, aggressiveness this. They couldn't do that to me, so everything was average. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know who I was. So, so I actually go and play the video game, watch them play the video game, and I'm like, damn, I'm on a video game, man. That's my face and everything, and it's from Bushnell, Florida, and South Sumter High School, Central Florida. And then I'm like, God, I got to study, man. This camp's tomorrow. I got to study. So I got to study. Didn't think nothing of it, man.
Right. What a feeling.
But he broke his foot on the game.
Wow.
First game of that season against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll never forget it. He broke his foot. Wow. Just like on the video game.
Dang. The Madden curse, they call it.
And it was 4 minutes left in the game against the Bucs. And Brian Dawkins broke his foot just like on the video game. They turned around and they said, Hart, you're in.
Wow.
And here I am thinking I would never play behind that Pro Bowl Hall of Fame monster of a player.
Wow.
I was ready because I studied him I watched him like a hawk.
That's
studied
awesome.
him in practice. I watched him from the sideline that's how you be when you want to. That's how you play. That's how you practice. And I studied him. So when the opportunity came, I was ready. I didn't know if it would ever come, but when it did, I wanted to be ready. And
wow.
He broke his foot, just like on the video game.
Wow. So that was your first NFL professional. That was your debut right there.
I even got the article where Andy Reid said on the news, in the newspaper, when he said it on the news in a press conference, he said, who is the guy that's playing in from Brian Dawkins? Andy Reid did not even know my name.
That's crazy. And you're on his team.
I'm on his team. He said, what's the kid's name that's backing up Brian Dawkins?
Wow.
And they I actually, somebody sent it to me, and I got it on paper. I got it on in the paper. Somebody took a picture of it, so I got it. But that was, and all I could say is, well, they came to my locker. Well, I hope I can help him remember it before I leave here.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Because
make him a believer.
Yeah, you got to make him believe, and that's the thing about NFL and media and all that. It can make you or break you.
Most definitely.
It's controversial. They kept asking me, Clint Hart, you're in now. What you gonna do? Brian Dawkins, and I just kept saying the same thing. Brian Dawkins is a leader. I'm his backup. I'm just trying to hold it down till he get here.
Right.
Back here. We need him. I
Right.
said that every time. Nobody taught me. I just kept saying it over and over. Every time the media say, well, you're in there now. Are you going to be better? Are you just going to be what? They was trying to throw his. And I said, I'm just his backup.
Wow.
And from him saying that, I earned respect for him. From him.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Because you can come in. I come in and, oh, it's my turn now. It's this. I said,
came in humble and hungry.
It's his spot. I'm his backup. I'm trying to hold it down. And we end up going 7-2 with me playing.
Wow. Congratulations.
And then he got healthy. They asked me, can I punt return? I said, can I punt return and play safety? I said, I don't know, man. I no kick returning.
Yeah, man. That's a dangerous job.
So they recruited a safety that can return.
Wow.
And J.R. Reed, he came from USF. He was a returner and a safety. So when the NFL is about business, if they can get 2 for 1, they get a returner. Yeah, they get a returner and a kicker. Returner and a safety, they can get it. If I can't do both, I became expendable. They cut me when the next year when he got healthy. And then I ended up going to the Chargers.
Wow. And how long were you
and I was in the San Diego from 2004 till 2009.
Wow.
And
that's awesome.
What's crazy about the Chargers is I got called 4 hours later once I got cut. I was home watching Fred Sanford, my favorite show, to cheer me up. and
R.I.P. Great.
I was home at my apartment. The media came, and 4 hours later, I was in San Diego. And I said, man, I don't want to go to San Diego, man. That's so far.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought, hey, Clint, you went to Europe. Shut up.
Go get this bag. Go get this money.
So I went to
chase your dream.
Yeah, I know. I went to San Diego, and they were 4-12 when I went there.
Wow.
4-12, and same team, everything. And I said, man, I'm going from a winning team to a 4-12 team.
Right.
And I went to 4-12, and then when I got there, we went 12-4.
Wow.
Same
Congratulations.
team.
Making an impact.
The thing is, I always said to myself, Lord's never put me in a position to be a failure.
Wow.
He's always put me in a position to win, no matter what. Even at my toughest times when I feel like I always make lemonade out of lemons.
That's dope, man.
So when I got there, we went 12-4. And next year, we went 14-2.
Wow.
Then North Turner come in and mess it all up. We went.
That's what he do.
and that's what shows you he had the same team. So that's what I tell people about coaches and trainers and motivators. Anybody can have that title.
Right. They set the tone.
But can you bring it out of a player? Can you bring out that extra in guys or girls, and when you're training them, can you bring out that up? Can you get that? Can you chase that burn with them? Can they? And a lot of coaches can't do that. A lot of trainers can't do that. I don't care how many certificates they got. I don't care what kind of license they got.
Right.
Yeah, that's just a piece of paper.
That's it. I see him all the time in my gym.
Yeah. They want to get this. Listen here, man. I don't care what if you ain't got that. If you ain't got
drive, that heart, that hunger.
You ain't got that go get it, and you don't know how to get it out of people. No matter what kind of people you got.
So what made you become a personal trainer? So you go from playing for the Eagles, okay, to playing in San Diego, okay. 2009, you leave after having 8 spectacular years in the NFL, chase your dream, made it into reality. Okay, so now 2009 come. Okay, what made you become a personal trainer, and then what made you decide to open up your own gym? Like to say, I'm not going to work for anybody else. I'm not going to have anybody tell me what to do, when to open, how to open, how to clean. This is what I want to do.
That's mainly the thing. But the thing is about this is, honestly, football is aggression. I'm sure you play football. It's aggression. It's sports. Football is probably one of that and rugby. It's a football game where you can really go hit somebody. Basketball, you got to be finesse. It's kind of finesse game. Baseball, very slow. Football is aggression. So you got to be able to flip a switch.
Right.
Like you got to go from kissing your daughter, I love you, loves your wife or girlfriend, kissing, see you after the game, to going and putting on pads and becoming a monster.
Right.
You got to flip the switch. So the thing with that is, I had to find an outlet. I had to find something that I can still flip that switch.
Right.
I can't go in the office and work.
Me too, brother.
And work with people and go, whoa, and go crazy. I can't yell. I can't get excited.
Right.
They'll think I'm crazy. So I said, I'm going to start training people, pour my passion, my drive. I got to build a team. We're about team. Football is about team. I
Right.
need to, I know how to be coached. Now I need to coach. I've been coached all my life. Now I need to coach. I need to pass what's been passed to me on down to other people. I need to train kids. I need to mentor kids. I need to motivate people, women, lose weight. So that's what kind of inspired me to do it. Be able to have to pour that passion. I had to be able to pour that passion into people. So I started with like 4 people at a park.
Okay.
And 4 people, and we circled up and we prayed for confidence, faith, and encouragement. That's it. That's all I would say.
Wow.
Just give us confidence, faith, and encouragement. Because some people come in there scared, like, oh my God, you're gonna kill
Of
me.
course.
So we pray for confidence, faith, and encouragement every fit camp. We, see you later. And so I definitely have. I started with that, and then people would see us, and they would say, "How do we join your group?"
Wow.
I would say, "Just show up." And how we join your group? Okay, $5, show up, because people kept showing up. And people, everybody's bringing people. And so I said, man, we out here at the park with 30, 40, 50 people.
Wow.
So I said,
That's incredible.
I got to get a building.
Right.
So I had a salon that was a building. I owned a building that was a salon. And listen, trust me, I had a salon, and I was trying to run a salon and play and all, and it just trying to control 5 women to do hair.
Right.
Crazy.
Trying to control one woman that do hair drive me crazy.
Listen,
Let alone 5.
I would come into work, because I just owned a building, and I would come into work, and then, Clint, can I speak to you outside? Clint, can I, so and so, I'm missing some product, and I'm like,
Dang.
y'all drive me crazy. Listen, and I held on to it as long as I can to provide jobs for people, but I had to let it go, and I turned that gym into a personal training. I turned every room into a workout area, because it was room is like a house.
Okay.
So I would do my personal training. I would go from room to room with somebody. You had equipment, weight room, little weights, and ab room, and a stretch room, and a whatever room. So, but we did outside in the parking lot, work at camp, because I couldn't fit anybody inside, because it wasn't that big.
Right.
But hundreds of people started showing up. I got a video of hundreds of people outside in the rain. Like, people were in the rain.
They wanted it. They wanted it.
But
they heard about it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was driving by like, dang, I want to be a part of this. What is going on? And I'm like, come on in. And we're out there having a great time, and it's raining. And I mean, sometimes it would rain, and people like, and I'm underneath the awning, and I'm like, man, I'm not coming. It's lightning. And they were like, come on, coach. And I'm like, and this is literally what I said, because I said, man, y'all white people crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I said, because I love everybody. But that's what I said at the time, because that's who was asking me to come. Ryan was asking me. I said, man, you crazy. I'm not. There's lightning, trees are swaying. And like, I got pictures. They're like, come on, coach. And I'm like,
it rained different in Florida.
Yeah. I say, man, listen, y'all, I'm scared of lightning. My mom always told me, when it's lightning, you better sit your butt down.
For real.
So, I mean, I did that, and then it just so many people started showing up. I said, now I got to get a building, because there's too many people. So I got a building, and I went a building. My building is. I went on faith. I was like, do I have enough people? It's 15,000 square feet. I'm like, do I got enough do I have enough pull to fill this place up? And I walked in it in the same way I approached my football career. I said, I walked in this building, and I said, this gonna be this gonna be that, this gonna be the yard, this gonna be that. I'm gonna make a football field that said Field of Dreams. I got turf. I'm gonna put celebrities around the field, and if you can see, I'm gonna turn you around.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I got. I got.
The Last Dance.
I got Babe Ruth over there.
Okay.
Tiger Woods. Dennis, Walter Payton.
All the greats.
All the greats.
See the turf there?
Yeah, it's got turf. I got the Field of Dreams here. I'm gonna try. I mean, I got my yard back there.
Wow.
I gotta
come check you out, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got the yard back there. I do my own artwork. I ain't that great, but I'm okay. I like to be authentic.
Oh, wow.
I got my own artwork. My brother played for the Falcons. I put the bricks. I play for the Chargers, Rams, We got. I mean, I said I want to bring the beach here. I went to Venice
Oh,
Beach. I said, let me bring the beach here.
that's dope.
I put
Sheesh.
22 tons of sand out here, and I put it out there myself. They dumped it with a dump truck. I
Wow.
laid it in, and everything
Wow.
by myself. I mean, I got outside.
Wow.
I got 40 turf for the kids over there. I mean,
Sheesh. That's incredible, man.
I'm telling you, you got to come over here, man.
Oh,
And
definitely.
I got a little boxing area over here. I mean, CrossFit, you
Oh, that's
name
what
it.
I love. I love boxing.
Yeah, we got boxing, we got all that stuff, man. So it's
That's
big.
incredible, brother.
Yeah, I mean, got movie theater up there up top.
Oh, jeez. That's
Yeah,
gold.
yeah. Listen, I'm gonna turn you around. I'm trying to, I'm
That's
trying to
gold
do
right
it.
there. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, you know, it all starts with vision, man. And like I said, I ain't even been up front. You know, up front we got a nutrition club. That's the most important part. Remember
Most
that?
definitely. 80%.
Yeah, 80%, 20% lifestyle, and that's what we try to teach the people here. We got Herbalife. Uh,
How long you been doing Herbalife for?
this is my sixth year doing it. Fifth, 5.5, 6 years. 6 years
Okay,
doing it.
congratulations, man. And what
Yeah.
made you get into Herbalife? Out of all the supplement
Now,
companies in the
now
world.
that's good. That's good because out of all the supplements, I um I was not looking for this. I
Right.
always looked for things and said, "Dang, I need to try Biosolids." I did it. Dang, I need to try Body by V. I did it. I wasn't looking for Herbalife. I was in church.
Okay.
I was in church sitting by myself.
Right.
There was one seat next to me, and a guy sat beside me, and he said to me, and I was eating a donut and a yoo-hoo. I went to a big church, Church of Springs. I had a donut and a yoo-hoo. I get it every time. And I'm sitting there. He asked me. He didn't know me. I didn't know him. He said, why you eating that?" I was like, he was bold because he was bigger than me.
Right.
I'm like, because I like it. Yeah, just what I get. And he said, "Oh, I'm just saying, come check my nutrition club." No, he didn't say that to me yet. He said it. He said that to me, and I didn't say nothing to him because he didn't know me. And I was leaving church, and he ran and tapped me on the shoulder. And his brother said, "Do you know who you was sitting by?" I guess I don't know. And he said, "That's Clinton Hart." And he ran over to me, and he said, "Man, my brother told me who you were. Please come by my nutrition club."
Wow.
And I said, "Ah,
What is
uh,
that?
I said I might. I don't know, but something made me go there because I
Right.
never would have went. I said, let me go check this guy out. I went and got a T-bomb. That was it. That was it for me.
Yeah, that's did it for me too.
That was it. Honestly, that was it for me. It was such a natural feeling and a natural high on my workout that I said, man, what is it? then I want to keep working out. I'm like, man, I got to get more. And I got it. And I jumped right in as a supervisor. After that, I
Wow.
tried to shake, and that was it. Um, and that was it for me. And now I'm 2.5 get team.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and I got a good group of people, man. And it's all about a team in that business. In this
Oh,
business,
most definitely. Most
you
definitely.
got to have a team, and I got a good team of people. You know, Tyler Kennedy, she's obviously one of my biggest. You know, Janota Parker and Priscilla Belche. All of them, you know, they're building a massive group of people underneath me. You know, I'm under Enrique and all that stuff. And Lisa Cassidy.
Right.
They've actually come to
Powerhouse.
they've actually come to the gym here. Enrique came. He said, "I mean, I want to come see your fit camp." He actually flew to Orlando, and then Tyler them picked him up and brought him here years ago.
That's
He told
awesome.
his story, but I mean, that's how I got in Herbalife, and it's been a great thing because it pays for my gym.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Believe it or not, people don't
It
believe it until they see it, right?
it, it, it pays for my gym. It pays the mortgage on my gym.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And I
so
said
that's
that,
what
and
you've been doing?
I said that to myself. I said, I want Herbalife to pay for this gym.
Wow. And it did.
Yeah, it's
Spoken
doing that.
into existence.
Yeah, I said, I don't want to pay for this gym out of my pocket. I want Herbalife to pay for it. So
That's awesome.
I work, and I work, and I and I try not to push it on because I have a gym, not a nutrition club. My nutrition club is inside the gym, so I can't
Right.
push it. I can't push it on people. I don't try to. I just try to show them. I just show them my results. I was like, I got girls that's been with me for 3, 4, 5 years, and they lost a few pounds. And then I get them on Herbalife and nutrition and so on and so forth. and now they're down 20, 30, 40 pounds. And I got
Just that fast.
100-pound weight loss, and it's changing lives. I'm talking about like,
Incredible.
and that's what's big for me. Yeah, changing lives. Hearing somebody say you changed my life, and I'm so grateful. And to me, that's better than running out of an NFL tunnel.
Wow.
Because that's temporary.
Right.
It's lifetime memory, but that's a temporary thing.
Wow.
But when you change your life like that, and like you're doing, and all the other people, other brothers around in Herbalife, and everybody's doing, that's something that you hold on to, like, and you
Right. There's
see
no
that.
better feeling.
Yeah,
It's unexplainable.
Yeah, you see that. You see that. I mean, when I see girls and people that's lost 100 pounds, 60 pounds, 70 pounds, and they go from not wanting to even go out in the public to you can't keep them off social media now.
Right? Trying to get them angles.
Get them angles right, their legs twisted, foot.
Wow, we have somebody in the comments lost 70 pounds.
I know, right? Yeah, who's that? Oh, say facts. Yeah, lost 70. Yes.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, Deisha Lynn's she comes to the gym.
There's one of your girls?
Yeah, they come to the
congratulations,
gym.
D.
Yeah, she comes to the gym. I mean, it's a couple of them. It's quite a bit of them, man.
That's what's up, man. So during quarantine, being as though your gym is closed, have been closed during the quarantine, right? So right now you said you're doing a live. What's that? Maybe you could let people know what days you're doing that.
Yeah, I do live. I do my live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. on my regular Facebook. I do Facebook Live, and it's so hard with Facebook Live because Mark Zuckerberg want to block everything you play it.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. What a hater, right?
Yeah, I know. He making all the money. He just play it. Let us play. Let us play what we want.
Bro, let me get a couple songs. God damn.
Let me get hyped for a second. I gotta
real.
So
you don't let us get off.
Yeah. So I mean, with that be, and then I do every morning at 8:45.
Okay, that's for your members.
Yeah, every morning at 8:45, and I try to do it sometimes for anybody. But you know, like I said, for this month, my member. What's so great about my members is this right here. I told them I will freeze your account. This what they love about my gym. This is what I love. I built a community, and I'm sure you have too.
Yes.
Is that I told them, Bill's still gonna come here.
Most definitely.
So I'm gonna provide a service online. All my trainers gonna provide online service. If you want your membership pulled or frozen, let me know.
Right.
My members said no, keep it. Keep it. We want this thing. We want this gym to be.
They believe in you.
Yeah, I mean, and they love what we built here. I mean, we feed 42 families during Christmas, 200 people.
Wow, congratulations, man.
They turned my gym into a winter wonderland. I mean, I just show up. Literally, I show up and my gym looks like a winter wonderland. Like Santa Claus is here and little dancers and elves, everything. I mean, people grill out. I mean, it is an amazing. It is an amazing thing, and like I said, if I can come to any other city and help start something like that, I'm more for it. But we started a great thing here as far as the community with this thing. But with quarantine, that's when we do our training. I do some personal training still because I can. My gym's
social distance.
My gym's closed, but I can do personal training.
Right.
What's crazy is 7,000 people can be in Walmart, but you can't work out in the gym.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Take all the food out of my mouth and let $100 billion corporation get the dollar.
They can touch everything and put it back.
For real. Yeah, they messed this whole thing up, man. They ain't get it right. They still ain't get it right. I don't even want to cut the TV off. Let me just get the highlights of what's going on.
And people and being healthy is the key.
Right.
But you tell people to stay home and eat everything.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But all the snacks, all the cheap food, we're gonna get it.
All of it. So that's what we at right now with that. And
our business is gonna be popping when this is over.
But I have more online trainings. And I'll share some with you when we get off here that can probably that I'll tell you something I'm doing that can help you as far as online training. So I'll hit you up.
Oh, definitely.
Because just to keep revenue coming in is something that I'm doing that's really good.
Okay, I'm all in.
Yeah, because I like to share that stuff that I do, especially online with people out of state or people that's on your Instagram that may be not close to you. And y'all are pretty much, you down south, so y'all are pretty much in.
Oh yeah.
So y'all y'all are a little bit. It's a little bit stricter. It's stricter.
Oh yeah, we locked in. 10 o'clock, and you won't see nobody outside. Not around here. You be outside if you want to.
I'm trying to tell you.
Might get the brakes beat off you and go to jail.
Hey, listen. I would say this: with all that's going on, we got to be thankful because in other countries they shooting them, they pulling them over, beating them with sticks.
Yeah,
I mean,
ridiculous.
it's crazy.
Ridiculous.
So we're thankful.
Inhumane.
Yeah, we're thankful that we're where we are, so we can at least have a little bit of freedom. But that's how we're handling quarantine. I still
That's
do my
what's up. I like
still
that,
do my
man.
personal training,
That's
but
dope.
classes I kind of, you know.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
say no more of
yeah.
this.
Well,
That's awesome, man.
I might do some stuff outside with a few people here and there, but other than that, personal training is the one that brings in a lot of the, and then my members are allowing their accounts to not be pulled anyway, so they're good. They're going. It's still, you know, still a
That's
grind.
awesome, man. It's crazy because like people been wanting me to do my little podcast for like 3 or 4 years now. But before this, I had zero time to do this. Like I had no time to do this.
There you go.
So it was like the perfect opportunity to get this popping. And just so happily, I'm on my page a couple days ago, and you pop up sharing your testimony at the perfect time talking about the NFL draft.
Oh yeah.
And yo, your story is always incredible. I think we met maybe like what 6 years ago, six and a
Yeah,
half years ago.
yeah, I met you. Yeah, I met you a while ago. Yeah.
So like your story was always impressive, but for you to remind young athletes that this is not it,
Yeah.
like just like you not being drafted, like this not it, and you wasn't just talking about them as far as athletes, but them as far as life, because
Just
a lot
life.
of people, they'll bust their butt their whole life for the opportunity. Then when it don't come, they just quit. They give up on everything. So
Everything.
that yeah that was
I
dope. So
it's a
I was
couple.
like, I gotta get my man on here,
Yeah,
man,
it's a couple
ASAP.
guys. It's a couple guys that go here, that's here that I trained and that should have been in the draft. And what's really hurt them is the fact that they had this virtual draft.
Right.
Now
What do you think about that?
that killed a lot of players
Right.
because players weren't able to be seen.
Right.
And in the NFL, it's like they want to see you. They want to see your stature. They want to see
Right.
how you carry yourself. They want to see how you look. So
Right.
if they don't come to your pro day and you under the radar, they won't see you. So they're going to go off of what they know and go with what they see. They're going to go with their guaranteed picks. They're going to go with the guaranteed guys that they've seen film on and they know of.
Right.
So a lot of guys fell under the radar. I mean, it's a lot of good players that's going to struggle with this because they believe that they should have got a shot.
Do you have any advice for any young
Yeah,
players
I mean,
that didn't get their shot?
yeah, I mean, I tell them, and that's the same thing I said is, stay ready. Stay ready. No different than me on the sideline thinking I would never play. I could have said, I'm never gonna play behind Brian Dawkins, so I'm not even gonna work hard. I'm not gonna study him. I'm not gonna try to be like him. I tried to be like him so much, I started to look like him. People say, you starting to look like Brian Dawkins. Because I wanted to mimic him so bad because he was exactly where I wanted to be, and he was
Right.
exactly what I wanted to be. And I start watching. So I could tell young guys this: keep working out, keep pressing, keep preparing. Don't slack, because when you slack and they give you that call and you go in there like a slouch, that's maybe your only shot.
Right.
Maybe your only chance that you got. And that window is very small for a lot of athletes. Like, you got one
Right.
shot to impress them. You go in there out of shape, let's go to the next one.
Right.
It's a business. I tell guys all
Most
the time.
definitely.
My little brother plays for the Falcons. He was a first-round pick.
That's dope. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I got to share
Whole
with him.
family of ballers.
Yeah, I got to share with him some things. And growing up, and he watched me. And I told him when he was young, I said, bro, he came to a Tampa Bay game when he was 12, and I was playing. And I said, I'm like 19 years older than him. Yeah, my parents was, yeah, you know.
Mine's too. Mine's too.
But I said, I told him, I said, bro, you can do this, but you got to see yourself doing it. I brought him down to the field, and I told him, you can do this if you want to do this. You know, I was on my way out the league almost, you know, and he was 12, and he said, I want to do this. That was it.
That's awesome, man. You inspired him.
And
Paved the way.
he won the first round for the Falcons.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, the thing with that is, same thing I told him, bro, this is a business. Don't fall in love with that. Don't fall in love with the team. Respect the team and respect what they're doing for you.
Right.
You know, fall in love with the memories, fall in love with the teammates, like the camaraderie. Just love that. Because
Right.
this team, this business, they they'll they'll be done with you as soon as you done. As soon as you leave there, it's over.
Right.
They're on to the next young
Just
athlete.
just another tax right off.
It's another one. So I had to teach them that part about the business side real quick. And for young guys that's discouraged, just stay ready, man. You never know, and it's other different avenues to get there. There's some other
Right.
routes.
You took another avenue.
Yeah, it's other
And
routes to
became
get there.
successful.
Yeah, it's only one Miami, Florida,
Right.
but it's plenty of ways to get there.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that.
yeah.
I
So
like that.
I tell people all the time,
I
it's
like
only one
that.
Daytona Beach, Florida,
Right.
but it's everybody can come in different directions. We can land in the same place.
Right. Most definitely.
So
That's dope, man.
just keep grinding. Your route may not be the route. It may not be right now, and in God's eyes, that may not be the time for you to go right now. You may not be ready to go right now in the draft. You may
Right.
not can handle that. Maybe you needed to be humbled a little bit
Right.
before you recognize, okay, maybe this ain't about me. Maybe I need to pray about this thing.
Right.
Maybe I need to have a little bit more faith because my ability definitely didn't get me in there. Maybe somebody else can get me in. Maybe somebody
Right.
maybe
That's
somebody
all.
else can help me out.
Right.
You
I
know?
like that, man. I like that. I mean, the best part about it is that, you went from not playing, being a credible football player to not playing in college to playing for the Eagles,
Yeah.
dog. My
Yeah.
home team, team I grew to love since I came out of the womb.
Yeah.
Okay, then playing for the Chargers, playing for the Bucks. And back then, we didn't have social media. Okay, you didn't have videos that you could go give your mom or your brother a camera and say, "Yo, get this footwork, get me catching the ball." Let's
No.
post it on IG. We didn't have none of that, and you did it without that. So
Did it.
I truly appreciate giving your insight on what these kids could do, and you broke it down in a nutshell. Like you could do all of that, but all you got to really do is just be ready. Whatever
Yeah,
you got to do, be ready.
you gotta be ready. And I
That's
tell
dope,
and I'll share this with some guys, any athletes that may be watching. I love to train.
I see a few on here.
Yeah, I love to train kids from the neck. If I cannot train you from the neck up, I can't train you.
Wow.
If any trainer if any trainer does not focus on the neck up more than the neck down, he's not doing you a service
Losing.
because I need you mentally ready to deal with what we fix and deal with. I need you mentally focused. I need you mentally driven. Because your body's gonna want to shut down.
Right.
Your body's gonna want to quit. Your body right now is players that didn't get drafted are sitting at home allowing themselves to mentally go in a funk, mentally be depressed.
Facts.
Whereas you have to say, listen, I said it to a guy today that's a tight end that comes here. He was, man, Jacksonville called me. He was talking to me this morning. I said, man, let me tell you something. Stay positive. It ain't no football happening right now anyway.
Right.
They ain't playing no
Period.
football right now. They ain't having no mini camps. They ain't having no nothing.
Right.
So right now is the opportunity for you just to keep grinding. Because when that doorbell rings, answer it.
Right.
The doorbell gonna ring, answer that doorbell. And when you step out on that field, and the reason they didn't draft you because they didn't see you. You didn't have a pro day.
Wow.
You're 6'6", 270 pounds, and you run a 4.7, 4.6, and they didn't get a chance to see that. And a tight end, if they saw you, you would be it. But they didn't. So understand that when they see you, you want them to say, "Man, how did we miss that?"
Wow.
And so
I like that.
I said that, I
like that.
And he went in there and started grinding.
Ooh.
Because he was in a funk. He was, man.
You gave him that gas right there, man.
Yeah,
Gave him that gas.
That's what you got to do, man.
Fuel him up.
Yeah.
All right, we got 5 minutes. So what I want to do at this time is first of all, before we even get into any questions, bro, like I said earlier, listen, man, thanks for taking time away from your business and your family to get on here, and you did exactly what I thought you would come do, man. You shared your story. Your story is fascinating, man. You gave a lot of insight. You gave us you, which was dope. A lot of people don't give people them.
That's me. I
Got to keep it 100, right? Got to keep it a buck.
I tell you came with me, I'm gonna tell you like it is.
Right, man. We appreciate that.
I'm gonna
If
take it.
anybody have any questions, man, we take 5 questions before we
Yeah,
sign. We'll take
if you got
questions.
some, especially any athletes on here,
Definitely.
I would love to answer some. I don't know so many people, but I know some. I see some of my people on
I see a couple of my boys. We got Philly in the building. Got
here. Philly in the
Syracuse.
building.
Yeah, Philly in the building. They always showing love, man.
But that's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
You know, and
I gotta come check you out.
yeah, man. If you do, if you want to, whenever you want to come down, hey, listen, and this thing lifts. You want me to come to down south and say do a camp, do anything?
Oh, definitely.
Bring athletes in.
Definitely.
I got some athletes. I got some football players that played in some leagues that we'll take a trip down there, spend a weekend.
That'd be dope, man.
No charge. I mean, I'm never getting away for a vacation anyway. I go down there and
You already know we gonna have fun.
I always see you working out on the. I think it's maybe South Beach. I see y'all working.
Yeah, I'm 15 minutes from the beach, so you know we gotta hit that up.
Yeah, I see. I think I only been there one time, but I see y'all.
Oh wow!
I see y'all grinding on the beach. I said, dang, I want to come check that. I need to.
Yeah, man, you gotta come down, man. You know I got you.
They lift this thing. I'm definitely gonna take me a weekend and get out because I don't really do. I like it. I've been here this morning since 8:30 training people on and off.
Wow. I
probably had like about 12 one-on-one clients.
Wow, today. Time to go home and take it down, right?
I do. Then when I get home, I got to do it live. You know, somebody from another city.
That's dope, man.
So
That's
it's
dope,
cool
man.
though. I love it. It's what I do. It's what I chose to do. And at the end of the day, I can.
Now work if you love doing it, right?
I mean, like your boy say, E.T. say, if you need an alarm clock to wake up to do what you're doing, you might not be doing the right thing. I mean, so. I don't even need alarm clocks. My body jump up at 7:45, 7:41.
Let's go.
Every morning.
Let's go. Let's hit the track.
You got an 8:45 class.
All right, so we have a question right here.
Okay.
How do you build muscle with high metabolism?
Oh, that's Deidre. How you build? You got to eat a lot for one. You got to eat a lot of protein. Because I got a high metabolism, and then you build muscle. I mean. It's a combination thing. Everybody's body different. You got to try to go a little heavier with your weights as well. I mean, you got to put that pressure on muscle. You got to apply pressure on those muscles.
Right.
And so, if you want them to grow, like my dad always told me, is, son, you got to beat them muscles up if you want them to grow. You got to beat them up. You got to beat them up with pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You got to apply pressure. And
the
only way you blow a balloon up is with pressure.
Right.
And if you got a tight balloon,
I like that.
I got to tell people all the time, if you buy a brand new balloon and you do not stretch it, it's hard to blow it up. Ooh. Even if you put a lot of pressure on it. I mean, you almost blow your jaw bones out, your jaw muscles out trying to blow a balloon up that's brand new.
For real.
You have to stretch it first. So the same thing with muscle growth. You have to stretch them, especially if you have tight muscle bands. You have to allow them to be flexible in order to expand.
Right.
And grow. So flexibility.
Good answer. I like that. That's 50 seconds.
Yeah. Eggs.
That's 50 seconds. They're going to bang us off here.
Okay. I put eggs morning every time you work out. Somebody said eggs every morning with some sausage before you work out.
Need some carbs before you work out, man.
I know, right?
Oatmeal and some fruit. You good to go.
I know.
With some tea and lift off.
I appreciate you, man. I'll be in touch with you.
Definitely, brother.
Yeah, I tell you what I'm doing, but I'll message you after this, and we'll
definitely.
Going, like I said, anytime you need me, holler at me, man.
I definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. Stay up, man. Stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna hit you up, man. I got another call to jump on tonight, man. But let's link up.
We will. All right, man. Take care.
All right, brother. 100.
Yeah.
Peace.